In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to have type go along the path. Sort of something like this. So this is along a circle, and this is along an independent line made by the pen tool. So let's begin. So I have a new composition here. If you need to, you can go up to Composition, New Composition. And first, I'll just start off with a background. So I right-clicked on here, New, Solid. And that's fine with me. Next, what you're going to do is go to New, and then Text. You can do that up here as well. It's either or. So you can go and type in something. Remember, if you can't find your character panel, you can just come up to Window and then find that over here, and you can increase or decrease the size of that if you want to. So just scrubbing. So I'm just clicking down, holding, scrubbing to the right, scrubbing to the left. But that's fine with me. Now while this is highlighted, I'm going to come up to my circle. You can alter these shapes. So if I did the star tool, I can do my up and down arrow keys, much like an Illustrator, and it can move along those. But I'm actually going to undo that because I don't want that one. Type works really well around a circle or a square, so you might want to start off with that until you feel more comfortable. I'm just going to hold down Shift, making sure that this is in the middle, so I'm going to do Option Command, come up to my pan, and move that in the center. So after that, you can see it already sort of twirled down, but you would twirl down your type, you would twirl down your text, and then you would go to your path options. At path, you would then click on mask 1. And then that's really the first big step, making sure that you're on your mask 1, which is the circle outline there. If you wanted to, you can do this reverse, and maybe instead of sitting in, you want it to sit out. So you can turn all these on. This one, it would do sort of letter by letter. Force alignment, first margin, and last margin are your main ones that you're going to be working with. So with this, I'm going to click the stopwatch to start it. And that's the original spot I want it in. And I'm going to come up to, we'll say 5 seconds. And I'm going to click and scrub. Now the reason why it's looking like that is because I have this off. So you can see that's what will happen with that. And I don't really like that, at least for this part. So I'm going to stay off of that one. And I'm just scrubbing along here, and we'll just have it settled there. So coming back to my playhead. And done. And you can do that with any shape. So I'm going to scroll this up. And it is the same with the pen tool. So I'll do one more new text. Highlighting that, we'll change it a different color. And while this is selected, coming up to my pen tool, which is G in After Effects. So you can have it looking like it's going on some type of ride if you want to. It's all up to you. Okay. And then again, text, path options, path, and then mask 1 again. And the same thing. So I'm not going to have these play at the same time. I'm going to have this stop, and that's where I'm going to start. Give it a few more frames. And then I'm going to hit first margin. And I actually want it to be over here. So I'm dragging to the left. I want it off the scene, off the composition. Okay. And then I'll have it come here. And drag it again to the right. And there you go. And the only difference I did was with this, I wanted to hide that. So I just came down to the hello there, and I came to my text, path options, path, and so this is where it ended here. So I wanted to make sure I went down to my transfer, or you can hit T and that will bring up your opacity. So let's see, it ends about right there. So we'll start opacity to 100, and then right here we'll give it to 0. And there you go. And that's how you work with type along a path. It is just slightly different than object along the path. Remember, if you want to render your video, you go up to File, Export, Add to Render Queue.